Recording in progress.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the regular scheduled meeting of the City of Griffin Board of Commissioners, May 13, 2025. We'll open with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Brad Wright, followed with invocation from Mayor Holberg. Please join us.
Face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in prayer. Father, we are here today to ask for your blessings and guidance in the performance of our duties as elected officials. We pray for strength, love, knowledge, and understanding. Help us to recognize and solve the problems that are presented. Make our solutions fair and just to the best interest of everyone. Help us to overcome our shortcomings and keep us united as a team to work for the betterment of the city and its people. We pray in your name. Amen. All right. So we need approval of the agenda as presented. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Commissioner Wright with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Ward. All in favor of the agenda, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Moving under presentations and delegations, we'd like to recognize Brian Banks, Captain Griffin Fire Rescue, as the April 2025 Strongest Link in the Chain Award recipient. The Battalion Chief Andy Meeks will address.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So on April 29th, Captain Banks was working his second job over at the airport at one of the hangars, and his employer came and got him, put him in the truck, and drove him over to the walking track at Airport Road. When they got there, they found a patient in full-blown cardiac arrest. Would you step up there? I keep looking for you to motion to you. So Captain Banks started doing high-quality CPR until the fire department and EMS could get there. The last update that I got was today on this patient. He was off the vent, he was awake and talking. He had been transferred to a Piedmont facility for surgery, and he is expected to make a full recovery. If it hadn't been for the actions of Captain Banks, the outcome more than likely would have been very different. So this is your April Strongest Link in the Chain, Captain Brian Banks.
Thank you, Captain Banks. Would you like to say a few
Oh, no
words?
problem. I would like to say a couple things.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to, say thank you to the commissioners and Ms. O'Connor for recognizing these types of things for the employees. The City of Griffin employees do great things every day. So, and on that day, if there wouldn't have been a collaboration between PD was there, Griffin Fire was there, and several other people was there, the outcome would have been different. I was just a small piece of that little pie. So I would like to accept this award on everybody that was on the scene that day.
Awesome. Thank you, Captain Banks.
I get this?
Congratulations, Captain Banks. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Chief Meeks, thank you for nominating him. Item 2 is a presentation of a proclamation declaring May 18th through 24th, 2025 to be National Public Works Week and Public Works Week in the City of Griffin. So we have a lot of our friends here in black shirts and others to come join us up front. So welcome, everybody. How are y'all doing?
Yeah, Bang gonna make sure they take care of me. Bang always look out for me.
Man.
I can count on Bang.
see.
Bang and Ashley take care of it. Because I gotta make some plaques.
He's doing great, yeah, he's doing great. He's getting formal marriage, he's getting married on.
How are y'all?
He's already
Good to
married.
see you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, how's the team doing today? Do y'all have a cheer? No cheer? Next year we need a cheer. All right, here we roll. Proclamation, National Public Works Week in the City of Griffin. People, purpose, and presence. Whereas the infrastructure, facilities, and services that are collectively known as public works are on vital importance to sustainable communities and to the health, safety, and well-being of the people of the City of Griffin, thereby contributing immersively into our citizens' quality of life. And whereas such facilities and services could not be provided without the dedicated efforts of public works professionals, engineers, managers, and employees from state and local units of government and the private sector who are responsible for and must plan, design, build, operate, and maintain the transportation, cemetery, golf course, public buildings, fleet management, signs, and other structures and facilities essential to serve our citizens. And whereas it is the public interest for the citizens, civic leaders, and children of Griffin, our state, and our nation to gain knowledge of and to maintain a progressive interest in and importance of public works and public works programs in their respective communities. And whereas the year 2025 marks the 65th Annual National Public Works Week, MPWW, sponsored by the American Public Works Association, APWA. Being now resolved, the Board of Commissioners of the City of Griffin does hereby declare that this proclamation be spread upon the minutes of the City Board of Commissioners meeting, and that its official seal be affixed, designating the week of May 18th through 24, 2025 to be National Public Works Week and Public Works Week in the City of Griffin. And we urge all Griffin citizens to join with representatives of the American Public Works Association, as well as local and state government agencies, in activities and ceremonies designed to pay tribute to our public works professionals, engineers, managers, and employees to recognize the substantial contributions they make to our national health, safety, welfare, and quality of life. In witness hereof, I have hereunto set my hand to cause the seal of the City of Griffin to be affixed on this 13th day of May in the year of our Lord 2025. Signed, Douglas S. Holberg, Mayor, and Jessica W. O'Connor, City Manager. So congratulations. We appreciate what you do every day for us, whether it's in the medians of downtown Griffin, in the cemeteries, the golf course, pocket parks, just wherever y'all are always making a difference, and citizens appreciate it. So today we want to celebrate you. So we're going to join and grab a picture, and since they're lined up, can we just shift y'all this way? Just a little bit. Rodney wants us one of these black t-shirts.
I do. Extra medium.
Medium variety.
So if Jennifer won't give me one.
Oh, we all need one.
Ladies need to come out front.
If you can't see the camera can't see you. Oh, you trying to.
There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lamar, don't do anything.
My turn.
It's a great Griffin.
Oh, you're back there thinking my head, aren't you?
Y'all hold on, don't go anywhere.
Love the t-shirt.
Just wherever. All right, so good evening. Y'all bear with me. I did write something up that I wanted to share with all of you. The theme of Public Works on a national level this year is People, Purpose, Presence. It is through meeting the needs of our community that Public Works derives its sense of purpose. Our employees are a constant presence, diligently working behind the scenes to enhance the quality of life for all residents. Much of your work often goes unseen, whether maintaining vehicles and facilities, preparing for community events, keeping our roadway free of obstructions, while also ensuring our right-of-ways are maintained, supporting funeral services, or ensuring our recreational spaces are ready for use. Despite the lack of spotlight, your contributions are essential and deeply valued. I extend my sincere appreciation for your continued dedication. Your willingness to serve each day as public stewards is commendable and reflects a deep commitment to our community. Over the past year, you have taken on an impressive number of projects, many of which were new and complex. Yet you approached each task with professionalism and excellence, achieving significant goals and doing so with apparent ease, even when the challenges were great. Each member of this team plays a critical role, and I am honored to witness your individual and collective growth. You have not only advanced in your respective careers, but have also strengthened your cohesion as a team. I would also like to express my gratitude to our leadership team for the opportunity to contribute in some small way to this department's success. It is a privilege to watch Public Works evolve into the outstanding department it is clearly destined to become. Thank you, guys.
Calvin is my first elementary school. We all play together.
Thank you for those kind words, Marissa, to your team. You're doing a great job, every one of y'all. All right, our favorite topic of the month will be the review financial reports for March 2025 because they look so positive. Welcome, Ms. Deborah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, we're going to talk about March financials tonight, and that is 75% into the fiscal year. Our general fund has collected $21.9 million in operating revenue, which is 86% of the operating budget, and have spent $28.8 million in operating expenses, or 70% of their budget. The enterprise funds have collected $86.8 million in operating revenue, which is 78.1% of its budget, and have spent $65.8 million in operating expenses, or 63% of their budget. Water wastewater has $23.4 million in operating revenue, which is 77.7% of its budget, and has spent $14.2 million in operating expenses, which is 51.6% of its budget. Electric has collected $51.3 million in operating revenue, which is 78.5% of its budget, and spent $40.6 million in operating expenses, or 68.2% of its budget. Solid waste has $8 million in operating revenue, which is 75% of their budget, and has spent $7.1 million in operating expenses, which is 65% of its budget. Year-to-date, local option sales tax collected is $4,239,031, which is 76.3% of its budget, and T-SPLOS collected is $3,531,363, or 94.7% of its budget.
Great news. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you.
All right, moving into citizens' comments. At this time, the mayor opens the floor to comments from the audience. Comments should relate to a specific agenda item not listed on the agenda for a public hearing or to a concern within the jurisdiction of the city. Commission meetings serve the purpose of conducting city business and are not a forum for the unlimited expression of opinion. Subject to the citizens' comment policy adopted on February 13, 2024 and posted for public view, all speakers shall be limited to 3 minutes, which will be strictly followed and enforced. The mayor reserves the right to limit comments to matters germane to city business and may refer speakers to the city manager or other staff for resolution. Is there anybody on my left side like to come before the board? Is there anybody on my right side like to come before the board? Thank you. Moving into no public hearings tonight, moving into consent agenda, we have items 4 through 8. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented?
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion,
Second.
second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor of the consent agenda, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Moving into the regular agenda. Item 9 is consider executive session pursuant to OCGA 5014-3A5 for the purpose of discussing and deliberating upon cybersecurity plans, procedures, and contracts regarding provisions of cybersecurity services, and pursuant to OCGA Section 5014-2-1 for the purpose of consulting and meeting with legal counsel pertaining to pending or potential litigation, settlement, claims, administrative proceedings, or other judicial actions brought or to be brought by or against the agency or any officer or employees, or in which the agency or any officer or employee may be directly involved. Do we have a motion to go into executive session?
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Ward. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0, and we'll be back out in a few minutes, folks.
Recording in progress.
Old man, climbing in a chair.
Mom was fighting so much, remember? It had to have been really hard on you. So, yeah,
5.5 years.
I know it. I know it.
All right, welcome. Thank you all for your patience. Do we have motion to return from executive session?
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Ward with motion, second by Commissioner Murray. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. All right. Item 10 is consider minutes of the Griffin Board of Commissioners called joint meeting with Spalding County and Orchard Hill on April 21, 2025. Commissioner Murray was absent. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion.
Commissioner Wright with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Ward. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 5-0-1, Commissioner Murray abstaining. Item 11 is consider the minutes of the City of Griffin Board of Commissioners workshop meeting on April 22, 2025. Commissioner Murray was absent. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion approved.
Commissioner Ward with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor of the minutes, please signal by raising your hand. 5-0-1, Commissioner Murray abstaining. Item 12 is consider the Georgia Airport Aid Funding Grant in support of the new Griffin Spalding Regional Airport construction project in the amount of $32,027,530. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Commissioner Wright with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Murray. All in favor of accepting the grant, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0 in favor. Item 13 is consider MEA power sales of excess power to the City of Grantville on behalf of the City of Griffin in the amount of mine says 277 kilowatts.
Motion approved.
Is that the right?
Yes.
Okay. Got a motion from Commissioner Ward, second by Commissioner Murray. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0 in favor. Consider a resolution per Section 2190 Emergency Procurement of the Griffin Code of Ordinances ratifying the procurement of emergency services to clean the clarifier at Harry Simmons Water Treatment Plant in the amount not to exceed $82,866.40 from Groom Industrial Service Group, single source. Do we have a motion to approve the resolution?
Motion approved.
Commissioner Ward with a motion, second by Commissioner Murray. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 15 is consider regulatory compliance amendment for fiscal year 26 with the Moss Adams in the amount of $9,500 under a previously approved master service agreement.
Make a motion.
Motion approved by Commissioner Murray,
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor, please signal by raise your hand. 6-0. Item 16 is consider resolution retroactively approving execution of an engagement agreement with Freeman, Mathis, and Gary LLP and related master service agreement with a rate for legal and cybersecurity insurance consultation services related to anomalous user account activity on April 15, 2025.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Ward. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 17 is consider a 12-month tire recycling drop and hook agreement with Quality Tire Recycling, an EPD-approved tire recycler for the purpose of disposing of old tires removed from vehicles and equipment at motor pool.
Motion approved.
Motion by Commissioner Ward to approve.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 18 is consider a contract with Creative Sign Design, single source, in the amount of $23,546.37 to repaint Welcome to Griffin signage monuments located on Highway 16, Williamson Road, and Zebulon Road, and amend the budget accordingly.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Ward. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 19 is consider a change order with Garland DBS Inc., increasing the original contract sum of $2,351,992 in the amount of $64,152 for the total of $2,416,144 for lightning protection on the One Griffin Center roof.
Motion approved.
Commissioner Ward with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner, who was the second?
Wright.
Mr. Wright. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 20 is consider a contract with Seiler and Associates, Inc. in the amount of $29,500 for survey services, legal descriptions, utility location, and grave site layout of 206, 210, 216, and 218 South Searcy Street for the expansion of Oak Hill Cemetery, and amend the budget accordingly.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor of the services, please signal by raise your hand. 6-0. Item 21 is consider a contract with Yamaha Motor Finance Corporation USA municipal agreement, lowest responsive and responsible quote in the amount of $5,943.75 monthly for the rental of golf carts at the Griffin Golf Course.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 22 is consider a memorandum of agreement with Georgia Department of Transportation for the installation of roadway improvements that includes roadway delineators, roadway striping, and railroad signage on Experiment Street crossing the railroad tracks at milepost S252.06 intersects into North 13th Street.
Motion approved.
Commissioner Ward with a motion.
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Murray. All in favor, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 21 is consider on first reading a proposed amendment of Code of Griffin, Chapter 6, Alcohol Beverages.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Ward. All in favor of the proposed amendment, please signal by raise your hand. 6-0. Item 24 is consider a claim for personal injury for Irene Walker based upon any item notice dated April 17, 2025 from attorney Ben Hancock, the King Injury Law, and offers settlement in the amount of $1 million.
Make a motion to deny.
Commissioner Murray with a motion to deny.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor of the denial, please signal by raise your hand. 6-0 for denial. Item 25 is consider a claim for pursuant injury to Jocelyn Delgado, a minor, by Gisela Cabrera as parent and natural guardian based upon any item notice dated April 11, 2025 from attorney Ben Hancock, the King Injury Law, for alleged personal injury suffering while a passenger on a school bus owned and operated by the Griffin Spalding County School System on October 21, 2024.
Make a motion to deny.
Commissioner Murray with motion to deny.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor of the denial, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0 denial. 26 is consider a claim for malicious prosecution by Harvey Willis Smith Jr. based on any item notice from his attorney, Louis Hendricks, dated April 12, 2025, offering settlement in the amount of $143 million.
Make a motion to deny.
Commissioner Murray with a motion to deny,
Second.
second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor of the denial, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 27 is to consider agreement with Georgia Municipal Association, Inc., GMA, in the amount of $7,200 for the consulting services to evaluate and improve organizational culture by identifying strengths, addressing areas of development, and aligning workplace culture with organizational values and goals for the Griffin Fire Department.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Murray with a motion,
Second.
second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor of the agreement, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 28 is consider sales agreement with Deep South Fireworks LLC in the amount of $25,000 for the July 4, 2025 fireworks show.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Wright with a motion. Holberg with a second. All in favor of the sales agreement, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0. Item 29, Commissioner Rose Curtis to appoint a member of the Planning and Zoning Board, District 2, to fulfill an unexpired term set to expire 12/31/2025 to succeed Kenda Woodward. Do you have a name tonight?
Yes, it's Ann Lucier,
Miss Ann Lucia.
314 North 3rd Street.
Perfect. Thank you. And that completes our regular agenda. Moving into the city manager's report.
Okay. Just first, congratulations to Captain Banks on his Strongest Link award. I think that is very well deserved. He'll tell you that's just his job. But it wasn't that day, and he still chose to go out there and save someone's life. So very glad to be able to see him recognized today. Also, a huge shout out to Public Works. I know a lot of them have already left, but they're the department that if I don't know who to call, I'm calling Public Works because they pretty much do it all. And as Marisa said, with a smile on their face, you never really know what they're doing behind the scenes, but it's always them making it happen. So I'm very appreciative for them every day, not just this week. With that, they were a huge help along with Stormwater and 118 other employees who participated in the District 2 community cleanup last Thursday. You'll remember it was Public Service Week, and so we, as the city, decided that we wanted to give back as well because we are public servants. And so we were able to go through District 2 and do a huge cleanup there. City Church, and then Bruce Fowler, the chairman of the DDA, and Mayor Holberg also joined us, and then we were able to have lunch at the fire station. So it was a really great event, and I've heard a lot of positive feedback both from the community and Commissioner McCord. I'm sorry.
He always there to eat.
Jesus.
Sorry. And I've heard a lot of positive feedback from both the community but employees as well that really enjoyed sort of getting out and helping. I also need, if you'll remember, have our GMA conference coming up. Annual convention is in about 6 weeks, so we need a consensus on the voting delegate for that conference. Normally is Mayor Holberg. He is willing to do that again if everybody is okay with that. Okay. We also can carry the flag in the parade of flags. If somebody wants to carry the flag, then we will get it down there. If not, I'm not taking it.
Rodney, why are you hiding?
Commissioner McCord.
You look so good. I'll be glad. If no one else wants to, I'll be glad to
Thank you.
display our flag.
We'll take it, and y'all can.
We'll
Yeah,
take
I
it.
carried it last year.
Great.
You look
There was
good
a
up
lot
there.
of work on me. My chair broke.
I also need to update you that we have, are going to have to postpone our SPLOST referendum. The T-SPLOST does not end until March of 2027, so we don't want to add a penny, so we don't need to call the referendum this November. However, we do need fire stations and fire equipment, so I'll actually be meeting with Chief Hamilton and Finance in the morning about a few things he has found on some of the equipment, as well as stations. Mr. Whalen and I have already talked about that a little bit, so we will have to come back to you on potentially bonding some projects that we can then pay off
So we
with
don't have to meet
SPLOST.
with the county now? We don't have to meet with them anymore?
Not if we're not doing a SPLOST. It'll just be either through a GEO bond or probably an urban redevelopment agency bond, depending on location of the fire stations. So we will have to once we're ready to call it, but we didn't want to add that penny. So just stay tuned for when we decide we need to do that, maybe May of next year. And then lastly, it is budget time, so I have sort of been in the hole all week and will remain that way until I get the budget summary out to you either Friday or Monday. It's $176 million this year. So it is a huge increase.
How much?
176 million.
We can't count that high.
24, yeah, I'm having a hard time, trust me. 24 million of that is thanks to Mr. Mole and the airport, the new
Oh,
airport. So a
okay.
lot of that is a little bit inflated, so I'm trying to give y'all sort of a better, taking that out, what is it compared to what it normally is. So it's not that much higher than normal, but that number definitely inflates the final figure. So look for that budget summary either Friday or Monday. I will make sure I text you and let you know that it has come out, and it will also go out to the public for their review before our workshop on May 27th. So 9 o'clock in here is the big budget workshop. That's the only thing on the agenda unless we need to add executive session for anything. And then that night will be the first public hearing. Second public hearing is June 10th. Because we only need 2, we are not asking for any kind of tax increase. So it will only require 2 public hearings. And I think that is all I have.
Outstanding. Mr. Whalen?
No comment.
Commissioner Curtis?
No comment.
Commissioner?
I have nothing.
Commissioner McCourt?
The city said goodbye, the community said goodbye to a longtime city employee, Franklin Daniel, who served the city for 37 years. He was here when I started working at the rec department, and along with Sheriff Dix wrote a real nice letter. He's in D.C. with the children on the Washington, D.C. trip, but Mr. Daniel was very instrumental in both his life and mine as well. And Haskell Ward is at home doing much better. And there's one more I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember what it was, but those 2, so thank you so much.
Commissioner Wright?
Nothing at this time.
Commissioner Murray?
I just want to congratulate Captain Banks. We have the finest staff and emergency services in the world, I believe. And congratulations, Public Works. Griffin is just absolutely beautiful just to drive through. Just in the DDA meeting this morning, we've never had a stack of papers this thick to review all the business and everything going on with the investors and the interest we have. And that wouldn't be possible if Public Works didn't keep our roadways and downtown and everything so beautiful. And thank you, Heather, for all that you do. I just wanted to recommend y'all to everybody and just give you a hands up and thank you for everything that you do. And also congratulations to our graduating seniors, in case we don't get to congratulate them, for Griffin High School and Spalding High School and the various schools throughout. Really proud of them and congratulations. And that's it.
Did you have something else?
Ms. O'Connor threw me off, but it was the employee appreciation, the downtown cleanup, District 2 cleanup. It was really good just to sit back and watch what was going on, just looking at our workforce, the diversity of the workforce, the camaraderie, and from where I was standing, it seems the morale, people really appreciate what we got going on, appreciate their leader, and it's good. And I think when people see the employees participating, getting out, we did a cleanup for District 6, when people see that, I think they take a little more pride, and they kind of, reevaluate, look at, hey, this is my community too, and if they think enough of it, that I want to get out here and be a part of that. So I had somebody stop me. That's what made me bring it up. Stop me. I was at a funeral, and they stopped me and said, hey, man, that was really cool what y'all did, in our neighborhood. And I want, just people never thank you for anything like that, but for somebody to say that, it meant a lot to me. So I wanted to share that with the board. So we need to keep that up, maybe annually, whatever you decide.
6 times.
I want to participate.
4 more.
All right, I'll be there.
And I wanted to echo back on the April 26th, 6th District cleanup, just the, Tyrone, did he tell you what he got me into?
Yes.
What Tyrone got me, Chief Hamilton, well, can't say that, but that was
Yeah.
unbelievable. But it was just to have, we had high school students from Spalding High, Griffin High, and people helping on that event. And just the impact of that was over. We had almost 100+ folks at that event, and then the District 2 downtown cleanup on May 8th was unbelievable. So I think it's a great headway, and actually driving back to those neighborhoods the next day or two afterwards, you can actually see the difference and stuff. So hopefully the trend will continue. Also want to give June 14th is our big June Jam Beach Party. We got Margaritaville is playing. Starts at 3 o'clock in the sand with DeAndre, spinning, I guess you call spinning the tunes or whatever, DJing, and then the bands will be playing that night. So unfortunately, I will miss my first June Jam because of Marcia's wedding is that night. But I know y'all will bring the celebration.
Tell them to change it.
They can't change June Jam, but life is good. But staff, y'all are doing a great job. We appreciate you, and y'all make us very proud.
Mayor, I have one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
This was on the top of my brain, I don't know how I skipped over it, but I just want to let everybody know, one of the best events that I've been to probably in the last 5 or even 10 years was the airport food truck fly-in. And I just want to let everybody know that I was thoroughly impressed, not just blown away, by the level of service and volunteerism from our high school students in the ROTC, because there were planes lined up, taking off, landing. I've never seen anything like it. And these young people had crowd control. They were telling people, get back and be safe. And I mean, people were listening. And I don't know if I would have known how to do that as a young person. So I just want to reach out and say, congratulations, Bob and staff and everyone. It was it puts our city on the map again. And it just keeps us going as a community. And I want to just thank everybody. Thank you all that were involved. Thank you. It's wonderful.
Anything else? All right. Make a motion to adjourn.
A second.
Motion to adjourn.
Commissioner Rose Curtis for the motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor, please go home.